All right, now that you have your layers set up, let's build our shapes. First, take a look at the attached resource, this handout right here, or file. I pointed out the amount of points that you can use, the least amount of points you can use to recreate these shapes. So hopefully you can use that as a guide. And let's start with the chevron because that's the easiest one. So I'm going to grab my pen tool. Instead of using a fill, I'm going to get rid of it so I don't have that color in my way. And for the chevron, you are just going to trace it with straight lines. So I'm going to start with the corner over here. So if you're going to use the blue shape as your guide, make sure you stay consistent with that. So I'm going to start here, boom, and then I'm going to go clockwise. So because this is a straight line, I'm going to hold shift so that it constrains my lines into horizontal axis. So I'm just going to click here and hold shift and let go of shift for this diagonal line. And then this is just my mouse right now. Click. This one's a straight line, so I'm going to hold shift and click. This is just my mouse. Click. And then lastly, we're going to close that shape. And you know when you're about to close the shape because your cursor has a circle on there. So click on that, boom. And there is your first shape, your chevron right there. So I'm going to make a copy of this. If you wanted to put a fill, then there is your fill color right there. Now if you want this thick outline, the stroke, you select your shape. You're going to go to your stroke window right here. You can click on these up and down arrows to the word, to the left side of the word stroke, and you can see the full extent of this window. And I'm just going to increase the stroke size so that it kind of mimics the original. And if you notice, this has super sharp edges to it. And say you don't want that, all you have to do is click on round cap and round corner. So let's see which one works. Not that one, so it should be, if it's not round cap, it's round corners. So these are the corners right here, boom, and that rounds it off. So there is your first shape that you just remade.